Welcome to Brave Science. Today, we will continue our discussion on quadruplicity by examining natural phenomena and how quadruplicity is at play. Now, what exactly is a phenomena? How do I define that? Natural phenomena is an event that occurs in nature. It could be something as simple as lifting my arm, or like photosynthesis, or the birth of a star. It is an event that occurs in nature. And so quadruplicity states that all natural phenomena are cyclic interactions between two natural systems and an energy source, proceeding in 4 stages. That's where the quadruplicity comes from. Stage 1 is the initiation of the interaction via stimulation by means of the energy source acting upon one system. Very easy way to remember. Stage 1 is initiation via stimulation. Stage 2 is characterized and identified by an increase and an intensification of activity. And it can be measured. That change from stage 1 to stage 2 can be measured. And the activation requisite is between them. In stage 3, a product is yielded from the interaction of the two systems that approximates 1.618. And if you know anything about that number, you know that that's the golden ratio. And then stage 4 is identified and characterized as the stage with the lowest level of activity. There is a decrease and a de-escalation of activity. And just like we discussed with natural systems, the rivers and the chariots, those are 2 ways to describe natural systems. There are 2 kinds of natural phenomena, repetitious and non-repetitious. An example of a repetitious phenomena would be the seasons. You see, there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter, and as soon as winter is finished, spring comes. It doesn't stop. It doesn't take a break. There isn't a time when the seasons are not occurring. They are repetitious, continual. Another repetitious phenomenal example is the water cycle. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and runoff, when it returns to the sea. And it doesn't take a break. It's always moving. Examples of non-repetitious natural phenomena would be like the life cycle of a flea, right? You have the egg, the larva, the pupa, and then when it becomes an adult. The butterfly, same thing. Egg, larva, cocoon, pupa, and then adult. The frog, right? Frog spawn, tadpole, froglet, frog. The sexual response cycle in humans. That is an example of a non-repetitious phenomena because it begins and it has an ending. And it doesn't repeat in the manner that the seasons do, or the water cycle does, where it starts up immediately. Time can pass before a non-repetitious phenomena occurs again. But in the example of like the life cycle of certain creatures, it's only going to happen once. And of course, the human sexual response cycle proceeds in 4 stages: excitation, the plateau, climax, and the resolution. It should also be stated, and I will go over this in upcoming videos when I go over glycolysis, that just like natural systems, you have a natural system, it's made up of 4 components. You look at one of those components, open it up, you'll find another group of 4 components. Well, just so, with natural phenomena, it's got 4 stages, and if you look at one of the stages and open it up, you'll find another 4 stages. Open those, right? Another 4 stages, and on, all the way down. So, in conclusion, why is this important? Why is this relevant? Well, because all natural phenomena behave in this manner. It doesn't matter if it's at the quantum level, at the level of general relativity, or in between. So, this harmonizes quantum mechanics and general relativity. Let's say I lived in the past, but I knew about quadruplicity. When astronomers and astrophysicists were trying to determine the life cycle of stars, I would have told them, well, according to quadruplicity, there should be 4 stages. How would they have responded? They would have probably laughed. But lo and behold, there are 4 stages. Each arrow here represents a stage, a transition. Quadruplicity does for the universe what the gaps in Mendeleev's chart did. Just like the game of Hangman, there are a specified amount of letters for the person to guess and fill in. Quadruplicity is the space waiting to be filled. And quantum mechanics, general relativity, and all the laws that we know of are the letters. People laughed when Mendeleev suggested the gaps in his chart indicated undiscovered elements. But all of those gaps were filled eventually. In the next video, we'll go into greater detail regarding the 4 stages of natural phenomena. As always, please like and subscribe, and this is Brave Science telling you to take no one's word for it, and like Mendeleev, be brave.